Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to discuss something that most sports people conceal. Consider a very gifted athlete who smiles on the field each and every day. Behind such a smile, such an athlete is struggling with mental health problems that nobody around him is aware of. Connie Al 2026 note that 25% of elite athletes experience the symptoms of anxiety today. A large number of student athletes fight quietly as coaches celebrate their physical toughness on the field. Our attention today should be upon this concealed struggle. I would like to demonstrate why mental health support should be mandatory for athletes in school. Many of us have played sports or know somebody who struggled quietly. The implementation of mandatory mental health support programs among student athletes should be mandatory in schools. I will describe the problem, present actual solutions, and lastly, describe the result for you guys here today. Student athletes are facing a critical mental health crisis, much of which goes unnoticed. At all levels, student athletes continue to suffer from anxiety and depression. The study by Moore et al. 2025 revealed that 65% of the respondents among student athletes exhibited signs of anxiety today. This study has also revealed that 63% of these athletes experience signs of depression. Almost half reported substance use that was associated with uncontrolled stress. These conflicts can be triggered by injury, deselection, or significant changes in guys' career, like going on being a GA could significantly mess with somebody's health, or that's just a different role for somebody that was really good in football. You know what I mean? Even successful athletes can carry heavy emotional weight behind their achievements. Regardless of such need, school resources are uneven and difficult to access. According to Genre and Gerardo 2023, very few surveyed schools employ trained sports psychologists. Their study was also revealed that there was no uniform procedure of identifying at-risk students. Moreover, mental health support and service are barely indicated in most athletic handbooks. Sorry about that. Young et al. 2022 discovered that the lack of access and stigma continues to impede many college athletes today. The athletes in the study indicated that counselors were not aware of their sport-specific pressures. This disparity in need and access leads to many athletes unsupported today. We obviously have a change in something. We obviously have to change something in our school systems today for the athletes to be able to, become better. A number of effective students are already available to help these student athletes, as in, student athletes that's in school, studying health. They're able to help these student athletes today. Numerous of student athletes have been assisted by the structured prevention programs as well in the country. Ali et al. 2025 have found that a majority of the reviewed interventions had significant positive effects on the mental health outcome of the athletes. The mindfulness-based programs were particularly useful in reducing anxiety symptoms in general. The same programs also enhanced the level of sleep quality in the athletic performance. The findings of the study suggested that overall athletes were open to such mental health programs, and these programs were valued a lot. The screening tools can also be used to identify struggling athletes before the issues turn out to be serious crises. One useful tool is called the Sport Mental Health Assignment Tool. These tools detect a warning in case of an injury or a significant change. Early investment in schools gives assistance to students before they reach to a point of where they're breaking down. Imagine now what our schools might be like should we take action. Schools promote mental health openly, foster a weaker sense of stigma and distrust. Athletes feel encouraged when their coaches talk openly about mental health. Teammates feel safe asking for help instead of hiding their true feelings. Coaches become wellness partners rather than merely win game oriented coaches. Imagine what happened if our schools went on and doing nothing at all. Without the right guidance, screening, as well as the trusted support, the students will continue to suffer in silence, and we do not want that at all. It is worth nothing. It's worth noting, sorry about that even a basic mental health screening is not presented in the majority of schools. Unless something is done today, more athletes will find themselves alone in painful silence. Such silence may have serious consequences on their health in their future, which we do not want that happening. Being aware of these outcomes will lead us back to what you can do today. To protect all student athletes today, schools need to make mental health programs mandatory. This is an issue that affects teammates, friends, and family members close to us. This problem is not far away, but it lives in every locker room in our nation. Every athlete deserves care for their mind and not only their body. Please advocate for mental health in your school, your community, and beyond. Discuss the issue with your coaches, with your teachers, and with your school administrators. School administrators, sorry about that. Ask them what mental health instruments are available to student athletes today. Using your voice and your support can help save student athletes who are visible. Together, we can ensure we do not have another student athlete working alone in silence. Thank you guys so much.